Hello, friends. Welcome to my show, Learning from the Life Experiences. And today we have Colonel Daljit Singh Rupal with us, and we are knowing about his life stories that is very inspiring and motivating for all of us. In the previous two parts, we have spoken about his army career, about his educational experiences as chairman and director. And now, in this episode, we are going to talk about his current engagements. So, let's find out from Colonel Daljit Singh ji. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so much.
So, your journey as the army official and your journey as educationist uh, to be in the Kendriya Vidyalaya or associated with NCC, these two areas of your life or two aspects of your life are fantastic. We must say 100 out of 100. Now, tell me about your current engagements. What are you doing right now, nowadays?
You see, after I had hung my boots, I was just thinking that what should I do in life now? And suddenly an opportunity came into my life. I was given the offer of becoming chief operating officer of a group of professional colleges. There were 5 colleges.
Good.
And I said, since destiny is taking me there, why not? So I went there. I served there good about 8 months and learned a lot about college life, about civil life, about their lifestyles, about their studies, and the administration which is required in the colleges, the finances, the improvement of the infrastructure. Everything is so much, and I felt that there's so much to do. Uh, I I visited many other colleges just to gain knowledge as to how should I approach our challenges. And within these 8 months, I was able to change the shape of the colleges, giving upliftment to the outer facade of the college buildings, and of course, bring a change in the administration. Thereafter, COVID came. Once the COVID came, these colleges were quite far and they also closed. And I thought, is 9 to 5 my job for my life? I have done my service to the nation for 36 years. I should do something for the society. So I left that job and I joined Max Life Insurance, and I started spreading awareness about securing your lives by doing life insurance. That is what is my aim in life now. Maximum people must know how to secure their families. There are many schemes which the government has run for insurance. But people for whom these schemes have been run, they don't know about it.
Okay.
I want to spread that. If you pay 18 rupees a year, you get 2 lakh rupees worth of insurance started by Modi ji. But
Oh,
people who
they
have to
don't
get it, they
know.
don't know. So wherever I meet people, I make an effort to tell them that this is what you can do. This is how you can open your Jan Dhan account and join it.
Yes. So after
And
serving in the army and then serving the civilians and then serving the educational sector, now you are serving how to save the lives and how to
yes,
ensure their lives. This is
yeah,
really a very
absolutely.
noble cause. So now I just wanted to know that how you do this, because during COVID-19 we are not supposed to move out, we cannot have the gatherings, we cannot have functions or programs. So how you carry out this great responsibility of making aware or creating awareness among the people.
You see, post COVID, a lot of digitization had taken place in Max Life. Everything is available on the click of a button. In fact, now I can reach more people because I do everything by Zoom. I meet my clients by Zoom. I meet people who have to be made aware by Zoom. Whether you buy policy or not is not the question. Aim is to make people aware. So I have spoken to people in UK that NRIs can take our policy like this. In Belfast, I've spoken to one in USA, and I've spoken in other cities of India besides my own city. However, the education of the less people who are poor, that has to be one-to-one. That whomever I meet, I make an endeavor to tell them about this.
So thank you very much. I think it will be nice and very beneficial for my viewers, those who are watching this program. If you can just tell them briefly what exactly your insurance company does, Max Life does, what all policies they have.
They have got policies for all life stages.
Okay.
See, a man has got 3 stages in his life. First is up to 22 to 25 years of age, which is education stage. 22 to about 60 is your earning stage. And after 60 is your rest and recoup stage. Now, everybody, you will be amazed to hear that only 6% people in India have done their insurance. 6%.
Only 6%.
6%
Oh
life
my
insurance. Right? Now, everybody who joins any service, he finds the money is less. Because of awareness, because of wants, needs, luxuries, EMIs, they feel the money is less. Whereas 20% of your money, which you are earning today, right from day one of your joining, you have to leave aside for the man who you will be after 60 years. And that can only be done by insurance.
You are right, 100%. Yes, I agree.
Nobody thinks about that man or woman who you will be after 60 years.
And then they blame their children, sons and daughters for not taking care of them.
Yes. Why should you look for your children? Because when you are 60, imagine your son will also be having his children. He has to look after his children. Don't become a liability on your child. You should be able to gift your child even at that stage. That is the aim of Max Life Insurance. And it is very much possible.
Great initiative, yes. Okay.
So we not only do life insurance policies, we advise our customers in their financial planning, how they should involve, how they should invest their money in various instruments and leave a part for insurance. Because there is a thing known as term insurance, this thing known as smart term insurance. Where you are insured up to the age of 85.
Okay.
It has 7 variants. One of the very good variant is that you are covered, let us say, for 1 crore rupees. If you die, your family gets 1 crore. And if you are still kicking life, then at 85, you get whatever premiums you have paid to Max Life, you get it back.
So
That's beautiful.
Yes, it's very beautiful. Okay, so Colonel Daljit Singh ji, thank you very much for talking and for sparing your valuable time. The last question is that there is no doubt that you are a successful person because of your hard work, your dedication, your sincerity, and your somehow your luck also to some extent. But my question is that it is said that always behind every successful man there is a woman. So is in your case, is there any woman behind you, or whom will you give the credit of your grand success?
See, before my marriage, my parents were always with me for anything and everything I did. And they say marriage is a lottery. And I was lucky in that lottery. My wife is always there in every venture which I undertake.
Beautiful.
Yeah. She was the main force behind changing affiliation of the school from Assam State Education to CBSE. She was the principal of that school with 1 rupee pay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So she was with me.
The first time I am meeting with such a person or such a family where husband, wife, both are moving towards the same direction with same
Yeah.
intentions and with the together with the same initiatives.
Yes.
You are really very fortunate to have such a wife.
Yeah.
So thank you
And
very much.
she runs her own venture also. She is director of Mrs. India Punjab. She is a title holder of Mrs. Asia International, which had taken place in China in Shanghai.
Wow, great. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
then I would love to meet her sometimes. Sometimes I will interview her.
Sure,
Really,
sure.
my
That will be
show.
pleasure.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. My prayers are with your family and with you. May Almighty bless you always. And you always continue with your good work, hard work, your sincerity, and your services to mankind. And my wishes are with you. Thank you very much for being
Thank
with
you
me.
so much, Dr. Halima. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, and it's been a pleasure coming on to your show. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.